All right. Just getting off work. We gotta fly back to Chicago. Goodbye, Cincinnati. All right. So yeah, we're about to fly back to Chicago. Let's go ahead and get started. I gotta work 14 days straight, so I gotta at least play the game too, man. Can't be all work, no play. Okay. All right, what's going on with you, buddy? All right, so that's on. Yes. Do you? That's cool. So yeah. Nav 1, 2, 3. Cruise supply. Our batteries going. Pumps. All right. Yeah. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and import our flight. And I said I was going to start a whole nother system on how I'm going to start my game off. So, so I'm going to plan out my loading process when I want to bring people on or whatever. But the gas part is what, and I can't remember where the hell I added that at. So let me go ahead and get them boarding for the hell of it. All right, so the route we're going to be taking. All right, 18 left, Haggle 5, Plash. That should open.
Captain. We are ready for pushback.
All right, so we got that. When we get to Chicago, we're going to 28 right.
Departure checks completed.
Watson 4. FWA, as you can see, FWA Watson 4. Let's make sure we ain't got no discontinuities. We got one. Let's delete that. Oh, don't look like I can delete that one. Hold on. Nope. So basically what that's saying is when we get, oh, I can get rid of this manual. There we go. Come on, man, that should be open. Let's see. Thanks for following, Biggie 53376. Appreciate you, buddy. Right, so why that damn door ain't opening? That door should be open there. Okay, it is open. So what the hell is the problem? All right. Okay. So now we got that. Let's sync that. Of course, that's going to have a problem. But we're going to change the tow anyway. I'll just try to get this going as soon as possible. We're going to end up changing that. Shit, I didn't even check my audio. Let me make sure my audio is good before I do all this shit, and then I'd be making some mistakes. All right, we sounding good, looking good, right? Yep, some mistakes. All right, so let me go. I'll be mad as hell whenever I make the mistakes too, boy. Spending that whole time flying to realize nobody could hear a damn thing you said. Or be flying, they can hear everything you said, but can't hear the game audio. That's the type of stupid shit I be doing, man. Shit be real, man. It's crazy. All right, so audio's good. Go back to Navigraph. All right, survey or surveillance. It's one of the motherfuckers, but we still got altitude, air pressure. You look at my maintenance too while I'm at it. All right, we're looking pretty good. We're only getting 216 passengers. It's clear. All right. TARA. All right, so oh shit! No, I want to change this. 2 flaps 1. Cincinnati clearance. Requesting IFR clearance to Chicago O'Hare. Kingdom Heavy. Oh, she's probably talking to me. Hold on. Let's turn the radio on first and foremost. Okay, Cincinnati clearance. Requesting IFR clearance to Chicago O'Hare. Kingdom Heavy.
1 second for that clearance. Kingdom Heavy, clear to O'Hare via the Haggle 5 departure. Dennis filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 38010 minutes after departure. Departure on 126.65, squawk 1415. Expect runway 18 left.
Clear to O'Hare via the Haggle 5 departure. Then it's filed. Climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect flight level 38010 minutes after departure. Departure on 126.65. Squawk 1415. Expect runway 18 left. Kingdom Heavy. Four 15. Identify.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard African American Airlines flight 235 to Chicago O'Hare International Airport. We kindly ask that you take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, please do not hesitate.
How much fuel do we need?
Thank you for choosing.
Let's find out. Oh man, I didn't mean to shut it down. Shut it down. All right, you guys should be able to see that too. I got it to where I want you guys to be able to see it. Hold on. Because I shut it down, I got to bring it back up. All right. So there we go. I got to find out how much fuel I need to sink into this. But I didn't mean to shut it down. I shut it down on accident. All right, so 35,400. Let's do that. That's what it says I need. GSX. Yeah, let's complete. Because I don't want it to take all day. Waiting for your action. Open what? Oh. Open R4. No, I don't want to open anything. I want shit closed. Let's go. I'm trying to see what makes them leave. Oh, they're going to keep loading me regardless. All right, so 34.5. So we're waiting on this guy and these two to leave, which I need to take that off because I think it's doing that because I have it selected, but it never works out right because it ends up delaying the flight every time. So I gotta figure out where I put that, where I signed up for this shit to do this. It could have been in on air or it might be GSX, honestly. Because to me, that just slows everything down, honestly. Ignore, disable, loader, stay till departure. All right, so it's waiting on me to close some. Assistant services auto mode. Okay, that's it. Bow. Unselected that shit. All right, so they're leaving. So right now we're waiting on this fuel truck dude to leave. 210 is safe. 2. Yeah, let's just stay safe. So is the gas dude gonna leave or what, bro? All right, so we're gonna contact ground. Cincinnati ground. Requesting pushback and start up. Kingdom heavy.
Kingdom heavy, pushback and start approved. Tail northeast.
Pushback approved. Face northeast. Tail northeast. Northeast. Okay, so. So we need to go. Okay. All right, so now APU, good. Go ahead and get off this. All right, let's set this instant. Let's go ahead and sync up to on air. We should be good. All right, we got our on air is doing good. Beacon lights on. Let's go ahead and set this. Hold on. We got to make this right or it won't sync up. It's going to always say something wrong with it. Accept everything. Grab our papers. All right, let's get a pushback going.
Locking gear.
All right. All right, so that's going.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Cabin attendants, armed doors and cross-check. Welcome aboard our flight to Chicago O'Hare International Airport. The estimated flight time is 55 minutes. Please pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains important information even for frequent flyers. Fasten your seatbelts by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and adjusting the strap. The seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Please return
Bro,
your
what
seat
is you
backs
doing?
and tray tables to the upright position, and
Oh,
open your window blinds for takeoff.
let me turn my bleed on,
Mobile
dumbass.
phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode, and larger devices should be securely stowed during takeoff and landing. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited anywhere on board,
Go.
including the lavatory. Oxygen masks will drop automatically.
Shorty whipping that.
Pull the mask firmly, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat. Put it on and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Floor level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which is clearly marked. There are 2 exits located at the front and 2 at the rear of the cabin. In case of evacuation, leave all personal belongings behind and follow crew instructions immediately. If any electronic device catches fire, please inform a critical alert.
Waiting your confirmation for a good
The
engine
safety
start.
information card in your seat pocket contains all details. Thank you for your attention.
I can't wait till we get into the air, bro. That way I can watch some YouTube videos, see what Trump done today. See if he did something new, something fresh. 350.22. Boat 18. QNH 2980. We're gonna look at the barrel, which I'll find the barrel right here. All right, so we got a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can
All right.
disconnect. Unlocking gear.
So we're going in 28 right. All right, 200. All right, so let's go ahead and check.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Set our flaps.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Let's check. Rotors look good. All right, that's good enough. RTO. My brakes. Config test. All right, normal. Taxi light. Cincinnati ground. Requesting taxi to runway 18 left, Kingdom Heavy.
Kingdom Heavy, runway 18 left, taxi via Juliet 2, Juliet Tango Sierra.
Runway 18 left, taxi via Juliet 2, Juliet Tango Sierra, Kingdom Heavy. All right. Juliet 2. All right, so 1, 2, Tango. All right, so that's behind me. Juliet 2, Tango, Sierra. All right, so yeah. Okay. Let's go. Hold on, let me change that. All right, so I need to be hanging a left right here because I went the wrong way. So we're gonna go ahead and get some momentum up. We're gonna turn. All right, so we're gonna go where we're supposed to go. everything, this should be a pretty good flight. Once we break through the clouds, we will get a little bit of turbulence. However, everything will be fine once we get up to around 15,000 feet. I want you to thank everyone for flying with us to Chicago O'Hare. And I want to thank you as well. But make sure everyone knows that we appreciate them for selecting us. And thank them again for flying with African American Airlines. Because I'm corny, right? You got to get in character, bro. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our flight to Chicago O'Hare International Airport. We kindly ask that you pay attention to the following safety information. Please ensure your seat belts are fastened, your seat backs and tray tables are in their upright positions, and your window shades are open for takeoff. In the event of an emergency, oxygen masks will drop from the compartment above you. Pull the mask towards you. Place it over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat, and in the event of an evacuation, please leave all personal belongings behind. Thank you for choosing African American Airlines, and we hope you have a pleasant flight.
Cincinnati Tower, requesting departure from 18 left, Kingdom Heavy.
Kingdom Heavy, runway 18 left, winds 200 at 10. RNAV lasting, cleared for takeoff.
Winds 200 at 10. RNAV lasting, clear for takeoff. Kingdom Heavy.
Approaching runway 18 left.
I don't think my FS Realistic is connected. Because it's not doing its thing. I don't see no movements. All right, let's go. All right, we got a little movement going on.
Runway 18
Oh, bro. Okay.
left,
Yeah, I did.
9,300 feet.
V1.
Rotate. Speed. Flaps. I do all that just
Heavy, contact departure.
so I can get you guys that shot. All right. Contact departure, Kingdom Heavy. You got some turb. Like I said. We got some turbulence. Why is it doing that? What the hell was that? Let's go ahead and turn off our nose light. All right. Cincinnati departure at 4,000 feet, Kingdom Heavy.
Mandrake Kingdom Heavy, Cincinnati departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 9,000 direct Cod Cove.
Climb and maintain 9,000, direct Codco, Kingdom Heavy. Come on, man.
Kingdom Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Climb and maintain flight level 220, Kingdom Heavy. Boy, they make that part hard. I don't know if it registered or not. There we go. Eating me some grapes. See what Trump been doing. So what do y'all think about Trump posting himself as Jesus? Oh, that shit was, boy. And then he said that he was a doctor.
Maintain flight level 260.
Climb and maintain flight level 260, Kingdom Heavy. What y'all think about that? Like, it's funny, but it ain't funny. My man really lost his scrutles. Well, he's been lost his scrutles, and everybody know that, but, you know. It is what it is. I never thought in a million years that I'll see a president beefing with the Pope. This is with the Pope, bruh. Like, this dude is really something wrong with him, man.
At our 9 o'clock, about 14 miles out, you'll spot the Cincinnati Northern Kentucky International Airport. Opened in 1947, this airport has seen everything from propeller-driven classics to the latest jets. It's a major hub for cargo, especially for Amazon and DHL. So if you see a parade of big freighters down there, that's why. The airport's runways are so long they could practically double as emergency landing strips for space shuttles. Okay, maybe that's a stretch, but they're impressive. Aviation enthusiasts love watching the constant ballet of arrivals and departures here.
Man, for real,
It's
man.
even been featured in a few aviation documentaries.
I want to know about. I want to know what Tim Burchett knows.
Our cabin service will begin shortly.
Several UAPs in the vicinity of Columbus, Ohio airport. UFOs in formation over Persian Gulf.
Tim Burchett knows something.
Instant acceleration.
He said the things that he know and seen, it will keep us up at night.
Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 290.
Climb and maintain flight level 290, Kingdom Heavy.
Look, we've seen these things, and we definitely think they're real. We just don't want to be like crazy.
The UFO phenomenon moving from the fringe to the mainstream.
The technology that we faced was far superior than anything that we have. There's nothing we can do. Nothing.
In large part,
I wish I could like kind of watch this on here, but trying to stream
$22 million UFO program
and do this at the same time, I think it'll make the games bring the frames down real bad. Oh man, we're gonna need to watch out for the Terrys. All right.
Seen an emission from the USS Nimitz of some kind of object that accelerates out of view. Experts, including career officers, testifying on Capitol Hill that they've seen even more baffling things.
Let's look out.
Officers saying the U.S. was in possession of a craft and beings that were not human.
Are they, I guess, human or non-human?
Non-human from Hollywood and beyond. The UFO storyline has moved from the big screen to real life.
We just had the crazy.
But yeah, shit, if y'all I'm here. If anybody got something, we can talk about it.
From Texas to Tennessee.
I don't want mines. I want mines to be talking about real shit, politics and shit. You know what I mean? Because I try to enjoy myself and stay in touch with the world, man. It's getting crazy out here, man.
Trump saying Obama did a quote really bad thing disclosing this information.
It's getting crazy.
The release of the UAP files. As for tomorrow's deadline, the Pentagon telling NBC News in a statement, as with all congressional...
Time to maintain flight level 310, Kingdom Heavy.
Tonight, the big question is, the truth is out there, ever release it?
Gotti is joining us now. You're ready. You are ready to see some of these videos. I know that this has been, like, honestly, something you've been reporting on for, like, years.
Yeah. Years, and I'm ready to also be disappointed, Ali, because as I've been reporting this for years, we have consistently been given these deadlines, these dates. There's going to be a hearing. There's this. The president has said release all the files, and here we are. We don't have much.
Contact Columbus approach on 118.85, Kingdom Heavy.
This is the letter that was sent out to Department of Defense, Department of War. And Ali, again, the thing that's been so frustrating is that we don't have good evidence, right? We have sensors, we have all these platforms, we don't have good evidence. This is, even in the descriptions here, United States Air Force F-16C, call sign Air Sur 11 shoots down UAP over Lake Huron with AIM-9X, a Sidewinder. We know what that one is. That one is going to be, you remember that Chinese balloon spy stuff that was happening back in 2020? Yeah.
Man, we got all this stuff going on.
They labeled that
UAP shit. I don't know if it's just distractions or what.
Stuff next to submarines. We'll see if we actually see some of that video, but it could be very interesting.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.
At our 9 o'clock, about 6 miles out, you'll spot the Roberts Covered Bridge. Built in 1829, it's one of the oldest covered bridges in Ohio, and a rare example of the double-barreled Burr arch truss design. This engineering marvel was actually moved in 1991 to save it from destruction, so it's had more travel experience than some of us. The bridge is a favorite for photographers and history buffs, and from up here,
windows, man.
you can appreciate just how perfectly it fits into the landscape.
Yeah. This chase plane shit though it'd be a little jumpy at times, man. That's for sure. Look at us. Look at us. Mommy, one day I'm gonna fly a plane. Looking ass. You know what I mean? I wish I could start over. I made a post. I said, I don't see me from here. But I made a post. I said, whoever's controlling me, we need to start over so I could be a commercial pilot. Whoever's controlling me in a sim. You know what I mean? It's too late now. It ain't too late to fly a plane. But I think it's too late for me to fly a commercial plane, that's for sure. Like one of those. The big jets.
An uncharacteristic move by President Trump. After significant blowback from both the left and the right, he's now deleted this AI-generated post depicting himself as Jesus. But according to him, that isn't the likeness of Jesus, and he's surprised that everyone would think otherwise.
Dude, it's funny, man.
They said, how did they come up with that? It's supposed to be me as a doctor. Makes people better.
Tonight,
Dude is something else, man.
He took it down because he recognized that a lot of people weren't understanding his humor in that case.
Father Edward Beck is here with us at the table. Father Beck,
dude literally posted himself as Jesus and lied about it.
Well, I think rightly so. What doctor have you ever seen with light rays coming out of his hands?
No doctor.
And in red.
He just sit there and lie.
There's no red cross in the photograph. There's an image of a nurse in a blue uniform, but not in a red cross. I just think all of his comments did not follow what everybody else saw.
Man.
And J.D. Vance would say it was simply him being humorous. I think, well, which was it? If he was trying to be humorous, most people didn't get it.
It wasn't funny.
He was blaming people and getting his humor. And
now everybody, like, he the Antichrist now.
I think that would be more reasonable.
He deleted it, but then lied about it.
That's not who he is. I mean,
you know what?
I think we have to get to the point where we're like, when are the lies enough lies? When do the...
Yeah, but it's going to get in my way.
This is enough lies. Like, quite clearly, everyone who's ever dressed up for Halloween knows if you're a doctor, you put on a white coat and a stethoscope. Like, that's the doctor costume, not the Jesus costume, which is what Donald Trump put himself out being. And it's putting himself in the place of God, not with God, in the place of God. I think the bigger issue here is that Trump's behavior from the whole week is that he's not mentally fit to be in this position right now.
He is not.
With instantaneous death. He's terrorizing the world. He's ruining the economy. He's basically said we're going to get rid of a 6,000-year-old civilization. And then he went to an Ultimate Fighting Championship game to wave at people, right? Like, we can't pretend that this is okay.
We don't went from Biden's ass to to Trump's old ass. That shit funny, bro. Like I seen somebody say we in the episode of The Boys. We gotta be, man. The TV show, The Boys. We're literally in that TV show, bro. The shit going on, man, is just incredible. I don't understand it.
Former allies and advisors are questioning whether he's grown.
It's low-key kind of scary, but
Describing him
I'm not
really insane.
really scared.
Pretend that it's not. If someone that you love,
I'm worried for sure for my kids.
Something like that, people would be calling and asking, "Are you okay?"
Well, I think what the reason Trump said that is because the person who originally posted it was, I think, February 6th. And he actually said he posted it because Trump is the doctor for the country. That's
why my tail, my logo light ain't on?
Just why President Trump pulled it down.
Ain't no logo, but
I believe President Trump probably didn't think of it as being Jesus at the time. He saw it as, oh, I'm healing the country.
Oh man, my beacon light's still on.
No, I definitely believe.
How you believe that he was depicting himself as a doctor?
Well, that's what the original post was about, and so Trump retweeted.
No, believe, because I don't think Donald Trump knows who Jesus is. So
the shade.
I mean, they were on a hill for a clean street in the city state. You have somebody out here who's mocking Jesus Christ, and the Republican Party, GOP, they think they're God's only party anyway. They simply can't say our president messed up. And then when you Riley Gaines, who I don't agree with on much of nothing, Jason Whitlock, who I don't agree with on absolutely anything, when they have the audacity to come out and chastise the president of the United States, he chastises this guy, but he pulled it down. When you say he won't admit it, he did pull it back down.
But who's in charge of the man who's in charge of the free world? If he can put out things and then be like, whoops, we can't have someone in charge who can do that. He needs to at least have a team around him that can stop him from putting up the wrong
thing. He's the president of the United States and do whatever he wants up. You're not in charge. You can't tell him what to do. That's the attitude. But that's what he can't.
No, go ahead.
She keeps saying, who's going to stop him from doing it? Well, I think, what else is going to stop him? No.
I'm just confused as to what the New York Times is identifying as being odd behavior here. This is precisely how we've behaved for the last 8 years, 10 years. If you ask Republican voters back in the first term, the first thing they tell you they don't like about Donald Trump is the tweets back when it was Twitter. Right. The tweets. You can't count on 15 hands how many times his social media has gotten him in trouble, and yet he persists because this is something.
But don't you think
it's not okay.
I think you're right. Like, look, there's a poll in this earlier this year. 61% say that Trump doesn't share their values. 64% say he does not have the right temperament to be president. So you're right. Americans see him for who he is. But I think the issue, the issue right now is on the importance of the things that he's sending these messages about. It's not just calling his political opponents names. He's threatening to wipe out a civilization in the middle of a war. And then he's getting into a tit for tat, which we'll talk more about in a little bit, with the Pope, and then sending out an image that even his own supporters are saying, don't do that. I mean, Riley Gaines' comment was, a little humility would serve him well. God shall not be mocked. But it's the why. It's the stuff that he's doing it on that makes the difference.
I do think there's a little.
So you don't have much to say. I think everybody's right. I think Riley Gaines is right that we wish the president would exercise a little bit more discretion. He cannot do that. He refuses to do that. And then folks like J.D. Vance come around and say, well, this is what's best about it. It does fuel his ego.
I also think
she was a major, and she was 88 years old and still driving, and she used to come to church and then the day she hit the pastor's car, and then
I'm going to try a flight control replay to record my flight this time, because every time I try to use a different flight recorder, like it never records it right. So I'm gonna try that. Cause I like to get clips from my flight and then post it afterwards, you know.
That's very good. In politics, when you start apologizing, you run into problems. I think that's the issue.
Okay, just to be clear, that is what
And Trump is.
just here.
Hang on. I'm surprised this dude's still president, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm like, Bill Clinton got put out of office for getting a blowjob. You know what I'm saying? And lying about it. Trump has done all types of shit and lied about it afterwards. Why he still got a job?
Is it that Trump needs to post something first, see the backlash to realize that?
That's what said. He's been posting now for 12 years.
But does he have the judgment to know that it's what he posts?
I think he does. I mean, this was done at, what, 3 in the morning, I think? So
what was going on at 3 in the morning? I mean, I suppose it's cool. Like, he posted
this thing where he's dressed up as Robert Duvall in Apocalypse Now.
He thinks it's going to be...
Let's see where we are, guys.
He was also posting about getting a Democrat.
25,000 feet.
You can't decouple them. And all I'm saying is when you look at them together, and when you look at them not in exclusivity, but together, you have a president of the United States who is getting older.
Really, all right, let me should make this distinction between being provocative and blasphemous, with making threats against an adversary and or that you've interpreted to me breaking the nuclear. All right, which I think is
the ambience. I'm gonna try to get as much flights as I can, even though I gotta work every day. This shit's bullshit. But when it's over, I'm gonna be on a weekend shift. So that means I'll be off 4 days, but I'll be working 3 12s. I can't wait. I really can't. I might find me something to do. You know, one day to do something like business-wise. You know, one day, I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm gonna work it out, man. I'm gonna have to do something. I'm gonna have an extra day. Right now, I work 4 days. So I have 3 days off. But now, then I'm gonna go to 4 days off, 3 days on. So I'm gonna have to find me something to do, man. All right, come on, man. Trump is disappointing, man. He ain't gave me nothing else to after the Jesus stunt. Like, this dude is really, I don't know, man. Dude is weird. But it ain't just the fact that he posted himself as Jesus to me. It's the fact if you really look at the photo, it says something. But everybody's hung up on Jesus. My man he's really painted himself as a Christian white nationalist. Seriously. Go look at that picture and look at it and see what it says. The white man needs healed. I'm like, you got to think, this dude used Chat GPT or something. He used AI, so his prompts made that picture. So what was those prompts? You see what I'm saying? Like, what? You got to decipher the photo itself, man. That's the shit I think about. You know what I mean? Everybody caught up on the Jesus shit and ain't really paying attention to what the fucking photo is saying. You know what I mean? Like, he don't give a shit. He's 80-something years old, bro. He's 80-something years old, man. This motherfucker's about to die. He don't give a shit. And we're kind of stupid as fuck for fucking with this dude. Just to be transparent and for real, because I said this shit before. And they still doing it now. But motherfuckers been poking this bear for a minute. And dude is like really on some vendetta shit, man. Trump ain't the type of motherfucker to fuck with. You gotta leave him alone. When they got to talking about he's retreated from what he said about nuking Iran, I'm like, why are we doing that? Because make him talking about he's weak. Now he looks like a weak president and all that shit. Bro, this dude will fuck around and give me the briefcase and blow their ass up just because we keep talking shit about his ass. Oh, I look weak. I'll show you I'm weak. Boom. Like, I don't know, man. Politicians is, I don't know, man. And this Zionist shit is real, man. We got to get these motherfuckers off.
This, of course, is the Iranian terror regime that we're supposed to be making some kind of deal with. They've been lying for 47 years. They've been lying about just the terms of the ceasefire over the course of the last 48 hours. So do you think that a ceasefire can last, or that a deal?
I wish I knew Chinese, man, or Japanese, whatever that, Korean. I don't want to be disrespectful because I'm not. But I don't know what that means. So, how you doing though? Peace, light, and love, man. Love to everybody. Y'all my brothers too. All right, so we're getting close, man. Thank you. Tim just said it.
Talk about the domestic impact of the fight to remove the Iranian threat. I want to play a clip from you, video you posted while pumping your gas yesterday, rising fuel costs, and get your reaction.
0% of our from Iran. Also, that little oil that they sell in here, guess what? It doesn't go up like gasoline does at the pump. It's a complete and total ripoff, and they know. Washington likes it because they're buying.
What?
So what do you mean by paid for big oil? And what's the solution to that problem that you called?
He said, we don't buy no oil from Iran. So why the hell would our gas be going up? Or sometimes I'll be thinking this thing gonna throw my ass up off of this.
Don't tell me this is a pure commodity, and don't tell me this is pure capitalism. Because pure capitalism, you go out there and you sell your product, and if it doesn't work, you go out of business. But not
are you accusing them of price gouging?
Definitely price gouging.
kerosene they take off, and then diesel, and then they refine it further for gasoline. But yet diesel's the most expensive. I've got a Dodge Dually pickup truck where I guess it's my 18-year-old daughter's, but when I filled that thing up, I told somebody, I said,
Man, that makes sense though.
School for a year, back fill up my dadgum tank because they all cost a heck of too much more than they should, and they're ripping us off because they literally got us over a barrel, man. Every time any new innovation comes along, that costs a little bit.
Columbus approach.
The pumps miraculously gas drops down below
31,000 feet. Kingdom Heavy on approach to Chicago O'Hare.
Circumstances. I want to go to another topic that you're passionate about, UFOs. So we covered the.
Oh, my bad.
U.S. scientist connections to NASA who disappeared or turned up dead with no explanation. You said this week that you've learned in briefings on the topic, what you've learned about the topic would keep Americans up at night. Is Congress considering an investigation, open hearings into the disappearance and death of these individuals?
Probably not. God, that thing that just ran by you was a glacier. I always tell that about Congress because Congress moves slower than a glacier. By the time we do that, they'll be moved on to some other bright, shiny object. But we do need to discuss this. There's credible proof that there's something else is going on. And the military and all these alphabet agencies, they'll publicly say they're
Clear Watson 4. FWA transition into O'Hare at your discretion. Descend and maintain flight level 230. Why did I say your discretion? I ain't say Kingdom Heavy.
Kingdom Heavy. Contact Chicago Center on 118.55.
Contact Chicago Center on 118.55. Kingdom Heavy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Chicago O'Hare International Airport. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, fasten your seat belts, and note that the use of the lavatories is no longer permitted. Thank you for your cooperation.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our News Nation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.
during one of the dozen television interviews on Artemis 2 that I had in recent days, I made the trivial prediction that its 4 astronauts would
Chicago Center
meteor flares
at flight level
side of the moon.
23,000 feet, Kingdom Heavy.
On a collision course with it would impact the lunar surface directly rather than burn up and disintegrate inside the fireball as they do due to friction in the Earth's atmosphere. This prediction came true near the end of Orion's closest approach to the moon on April 6, 2026, when the sun was eclipsed by the moon for almost an hour. During that time, the astronauts witnessed with their naked eyes 6 micrometeorites impacting the dark side of the moon. It is widely believed that the moon formed out of material ejected from the
Chicago Center, requesting descent to flight level 1,000 feet, Kingdom Heavy.
Named Theia. Upon formation, the lunar surface was smooth, but as evident from the latest high-resolution images transferred by laser communication from Artemis 2 to Earth, the lunar surface is scarred with numerous impact craters. The moon
Chicago Center
for the material collected from these impact
requesting descent to flight level
was delivered by interstellar
1,000 feet
outside the solar system. What is the chance that an interstellar object like Atlas impacted the moon over the past 4.5 billion years of its history? The calculation is straightforward. The probability for
descend and maintain 1,000 feet, Kingdom Heavy.
The product, the number of interstellar objects per unit volume, n, times the typical velocity of 3I Atlas-like objects, v equals 60 kilometers per second, times the cross-sectional area of the moon, a, equals 9.5 million square kilometers, times the age of the moon, t, equals 4.5 billion.
That's
years.
a good screenshot.
The number density was estimated as n equals 0.007 per astronomical unit cubed in the latest analysis of the Hubble Space Telescope data. Altogether, this product yields an impact probability of P equals n times V times A times T equals 17%. In other words, the chance of a 3I Atlas-like interstellar object to impact the moon during its entire history equals to
turn left heading 305, deckage for the ILS runway 28, right approach.
Space. This is a significant probability.
Turn right
Adopting
305.
a mass of order 1 billion tons for 3I Atlas suggests that a single impact would have covered the entire lunar surface with a thin layer of interstellar dust. By now, this layer was mixed with a much thicker dust layer from accumulated impacts of numerous solar system asteroids of the type observed by the Artemis 2 astronauts. Since Earth has a surface area that is larger than that of the moon by a factor of 13.5, there should have been a few impacts.
Contact Chicago approach on 133.625, Kingdom Heavy.
These events were likely separated in time by about 1 billion years from each other, implying that their imprint was buried underground by geological mixing over these long periods of time. Calibrating the statistics of lunar impacts by millimeter-sized micrometeorites would have important implications for the long-term survival of astronauts or any delicate infrastructure on the lunar surface. In 2019, I co-authored a paper with my undergraduate students at that time, Amir Siraj, suggesting a systematic search for interstellar impacts on the moon. The paper proposed to send a new
descending to 1,000 feet, Kingdom Heavy.
Time interstellar impacts and to serve as a laboratory for hypervelocity collisions. We calculated that a telescope with a diameter larger than 2 meters,
altimeter 2982, Kingdom Heavy,
should be able to detect at least one impact of an interstellar object with a diameter of a few centimeters among hundreds of solar system meteorite impacts every year. For each interstellar object, measurements of the reflected sunlight and shadow, as well as the impact's optical flash and crater, would allow for the determination
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Turn left heading 260. Altimeter 2982. Kingdom Heavy.
This proposal might be realized in the coming years as part of the Artemis program to establish a human base with technological and scientific infrastructure on the moon. Pursuing a comprehensive survey of meteor flashes would provide a new opportunity to use the moon as a fishing net for interstellar material. Perhaps among the numerous rocks that constitute most lunar impactors, humanity will also identify crash sites of technological debris from extraterrestrial civilizations. This will constitute a new tool in the toolbox of the 66-year-long search for extraterrestrial technological civilizations. Now, here is one of my recent appearances on Newsmax discussing the Artemis 2 mission.
Turn left heading 225, descend and maintain 4,000 feet until
Okay.
established on the localizer.
I want to bring in former NASA astronaut Captain Winston Scott and Harvard University professor.
Turn left heading 225. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet till established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 28 right approach.
Thanks for having us.
So this amazing Artemis 2 mission, they make this space-to-space call with the ISS yesterday. This is a milestone. It really does just highlight how far communication technology has come in space. Dr. Loeb, let's start with you, and then we go to the captain.
Yeah, what is really remarkable about this mission is the technology that is being used now that is so much better than the Apollo missions in the sense that communication is far more rapid. We have 38 gigabytes transmitted per day, and that allows us to see beautiful images that we've never seen before of the moon. In particular, we see lots of small craters. It's possible to assess how many small impacts compared to big impacts occurred on the surface of the moon. And the moon was formed, it was molten rock, so the surface was completely smooth. But now, after 4.5 billion years, there are lots of craters that basically scarred the moon, and we can learn a lot about it. In fact, the astronauts saw flashes of light from impact as they passed near it. But most importantly, were the images of the Earth rising, because it gives us a sense of how precious is the place that we live in. You know, when you're home as a kid, you don't appreciate your home as much as when you live it as an adult and look at it from a distance. And that means a lot, because we are all in the same boat. You know, we better work together to resolve conflicts. That's what President Trump did overnight.
Yeah, what a message that is. You're right, Dr. Lowe, well said. As you look on at our beautiful Earth from outer space, Captain Scott, I would imagine the ability to update the images of Earth from deep space, you know, what does that mean to you, to be able to bring those images back to humanity? It's quite significant.
Oh, absolutely, it's quite significant. And the progress that we have made with computing power and processing power, of course, makes that all possible. And it just enables us to conduct better and better and more detailed.
Contact over retire on 132.7 when established. Kingdom Heavy.
So the entire mission is absolutely incredible and a testament to the men and women who've made this possible. You know, it's really fun and fascinating to me that we have people on the space station a couple hundred miles above the Earth, and then people on a moon ship hundreds of thousands of miles away, and communicating back and forth with each other, communicating with those of us on the ground. Just incredible technology and a testament to American ingenuity and American leadership in science, technology, engineering, and math.
Yeah, you could hear the excitement in the astronauts' voices yesterday. This kind of moment for astronauts, so far from Earth, who is the closest human who can really understand maybe a little bit of what I'm feeling? That connection must have, to have been a fly on the wall and watch you, Captain Scott, listening to that conversation. What a moment. It really was.
Oh, absolutely. You know, words just don't describe it. Even though I'm not there myself, you know, reflecting, listening and watching the faces from both crews is just a moment of pride for me and a moment of excitement for me. And I don't want to use the word envy. I'm proud and happy for these young people, but I sure would love to be up there with them.
Yeah, put me in, Coach. I bet there were a few of those feelings running through you yesterday as you listened to the conversation here and really watch this incredible mission launch and bring us back so much information. Let's talk about that. The pictures from the far side of the moon. Dr. Loeb, you were talking about them a moment ago. Incredible. So,
all right, so
how do they unpack it a bit further for us? How do they inform you and your work, Dr. Loeb, and then, you know, scientists globally on lunar geology and then even more broadly, to your point, evolution?
Yeah, most interestingly,
we got to turn around.
Lots of impacts, and some of the impacts are rocks from the solar system. Some of them are objects from interstellar space, and we can learn much more about those impacts because
I'm about to cheat, bro, because I don't want to do this shit all night.
The moon. Let's keep in mind also that the moon came from Earth. It was chipped off by a collision of an object the size of Mars about 4.5 billion years ago. And actually, the moon will also return to Earth in the distant future, 7.6 billion years from now.
Way too high, though.
The sun will expand and engulf both the Earth and the moon. The drag on the envelope of the sun will bring the moon back.
But you typically wouldn't turn.
So the moon is part of the
right here.
Way. We are just examining the ancient conditions on Earth.
I just don't want to deal with it
because not much has happened to this piece of rock, and
I'm supposed to miss this approach and go around.
Instruments on the moon, such as
but it's going on 4:30 in the morning, man. I gotta go to bed.
Interferometers, optical interferometers, because it has no atmosphere. There is no radio interference on the far side. So there are lots of opportunities, in addition, of course, to national security objectives in going to the moon. That's what the Artemis program is aiming to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Captain, you know, I know that the astronauts, when they were on the far side of the moon, they had to make quick work of their time. They weren't there long, maybe 7-8 hours most, the 40-minute interval where they had no communication at all with us. But they had to really work fast and hard because the opportunity to see what Dr. Loeb has laid out, the significance of their research, that is just years and years and years of training, of doing the same drills that may seem mundane when you're going through your training. But when you have 7 hours to pull that off, talk to me about the pressure.
Absolutely. And you're right. They do spend years and years and years training for essentially that 7-hour period of time. And, you know, no amount of training, no matter how high the fidelity, can match the real thing. So when you get there, they're on the dark side of the moon, so to speak, behind the moon, and they have to execute these tasks in real time. There are some things that occur that you don't anticipate in training. There may be other targets that they did not see, that something may not appear at the same angle as they saw it in training. The cameras may not function properly. So you're right, there's a lot that goes into it, and there's a lot of pressure on them. But one of the things that brings people like the Orion astronauts and myself is that challenge. You want to get there, you want to do the job, you want to do it well, you want to be able to handle any sort of unexpected things that crop up. And based on the images that we got back, I think the crew has done an amazing job. It's going to provide a lot of great data for the geologists here on Earth to study, learn more about our moon, about our Earth, about the evolution of our solar system.
Well, we know today that
what's up? We about to go land this thing.
2 craters that we weren't expecting. And I can only imagine the crew sitting there going, "Wait, we didn't know about that one." And to your point, Captain Scott, you know, the scramble of, let me get this becomes your priority. They named one of them Integrity, the name of the capsule that they're flying inside. And then the other crater, they named a very special name. I want to play a quick clip. This is the Canadian astronaut, Jeremy Hansen.
Sure. We really need years.
We're relying on nothing but our instruments. Let's try flight control replay now. Fingers crossed on this, because I don't know if it's going to work or not. Oh my God.
You can feel the emotion from outer space, deep outer space there. Just to bring context to it, in 2020,
Oh my God, bro.
Reed Weissman's wife, Carol, passed away from cancer. And so they named that crater, that bright, beautiful crater, Carol, in her honor and to honor her children.
I'm trying to do this shit and can't see nothing. Local disc.
Moment. And I think that in this case, very, very appropriate. And I'm as to what this all means.
Game safe.
Everybody that's heard that,
Put it in there.
Into the naming of that crater, Carol.
Okay, I'm speeding like a motherfucker. See, I ain't paying no attention. All right, now we back in the game. Boy, I'm so glad I didn't crash or nothing trying to do this shit.
Astronauts are getting back to Earth now.
So I'm trying that flight control replay, because every time I try to use that other shit, it don't work. Like the ghost record and all that. All right, so we about to go back over.
Maneuver a bit in order to get to the right spot. These are all relatively secure.
It's a little windy too. I shit you not.
It's very appropriate to name a crater on the moon after Carol, but also there are 100 billion stars in the Milky Way galaxy.
Well, we're about to get ourselves established.
And just think about the sky at night. You know, the universe has much more real estate than we find here on Earth, and
get our asses over there real quick.
Opportunities for the future. So it's very inspiring, I should say.
Let me just take my flaps
out. I
out.
very much hope that the young kids watching this
will we can haul ass a little bit.
Scientists or technologists, because we didn't have that experience for 54 years of humans get so far.
Captain Scott, very quickly as we head to break here, your thoughts on this tricky mission entering the Earth's gravitational pull, sir?
Yeah, well, of course, they're already in the Earth's gravitational pull. The telling moment is going to be when they hit the interface. That is when the vehicle intercepts the atmosphere. It's somewhere around 400,000 feet. That's when you begin to sense the drag on the capsule, where it begins to slow down, and when there's the most dangerous part. But you're going so fast, the air ionizes. Super hot temperatures outside. We want the thermal protection system or the heat shield to be working properly to keep these folks safe as they re-enter and parachute to the ocean. So I'm confident that it will all work well and we'll welcome them back home in a couple of days.
From your lips to God's ears, we'll all be watching and praying. Former NASA astronaut Captain Winston Scott and Harvard University professor Dr. Avi Loeb. Gentlemen, great conversation. Good to see you.
Nope. Don't speed, buddy. Get our speed down. Going off now. We're going off our flight instruments, bro. That's it. Come on, man. You're speeding again, buddy. I don't see shit up here, boy. Just speed down. Yeah, where's we at? Why is it showing over here? I don't know what I'm supposed to be paying attention to. Where is it coming from, though?
Monitor vertical speed. Descend. 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 Crossing. Descend.
Man, what the
descend,
fuck?
crossing, descend.
Bro, like, how he gonna be over here with me, bro? Oh, established. Shit. I'm tripping.
Heavy, O'Hare Tower, roger. Heavy, wind 340 at 10, runway 28 right, cleared to land.
No way, there's no way.
Adjust. Climb. Climb.
Runway 28 right, clear to land. Kingdom Heavy. This is definitely not right, bro. Up here trying to get away from this damn plane. Hopefully he ain't landing in the right same spot as I am.
2,500. Clear of conflict.
Thank you. Ooh, it's windy.
Speed. 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 Speed, speed, speed.
There we go. All or nothing, baby. Get our asses lined up.
1,000.
Approaching runway 27 left. Caution, caution.
Oh shit. I'm up here, bro. Oh.
Sync rate.
400. Speed, speed.
It's windy as shit.
Speed, speed, speed.
Approaching runway 28 right.
100.
Sync rate.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Good shit. 80 knots.
Heavy, welcome to O'Hare. Contact ground on 124.125.
Contact ground on 124.125. Kingdom Heavy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just landed at Chicago O'Hare International Airport. Thank you for choosing to fly with African American Airlines. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until we reach the final parking position. Did you know
124.
Chicago is known as the Windy City, not just for its weather, but also for its history of political debate?
Shit, it was windy flying into this motherfucker.
Thank you for flying with African American Airlines. The local time is 4:55 a.m. If you have a connecting
O'Hare ground. Requesting taxi to gate. Kingdom Heavy.
to New York City, departs at 6:15 a.m.
What you watching? I'll be watching just CNN and all that.
Taxi to Terminal 3, Gate K5 via November 1, November Alpha 15, Bravo, Alpha 20, Alpha.
Taxi to Terminal 3, Gate Kilo 5 via November 1, November Alpha 15, Bravo, Alpha 20, Alpha. Kingdom Heavy. All right, let's find out where I'm at. All right, so we're going Gate K5, which is Terminal 3. Okay, let's see what Terminal 3 is. We're gonna go November 1. Okay. Alpha 5. Bravo. Okay, let's do it.
Approaching runway 10 left.
All right, so we're gonna go Alpha 5. So this is Alpha 5. Oh man, I should have went down. No, I was supposed to made that right. I supposed to kept going. I went to November 2. Yeah, see, if I was on VATSIM, they'd probably be screaming at me right now. I don't know. I'm scared to go to VATSIM right now. I don't think I'm ready yet. I just went up the wrong damn way. But we're gonna go ahead and take Bravo though, from here. Come on, speed up. Come on, man. We can just come and shit up. Man, let's do what they say. Let's do what they say. See? That's why you do what they say. Now dude gonna be all in my way. And he might turn this way just because I wasn't supposed to come up this way. Ooh, lightning. Oh. try to get a good shot in right here. Damn, it's storming like a motherfucker, boy. That's not even bullshitting. Let's see. Nope. Internal. You know what I'm saying? Get a good shot in. Let's see. It didn't do the other side. It's supposed to be making a left right here, though. Bravo, Alpha 20. And we're going to gate K5. Okay, I see you. Traffic over here, though. They told me to come up Bravo, so nobody better turn up this way. Look, my brake's hot. Look at that good shot right there. Look at that shot. Even though I'm tripping. All right, so we're about to turn this left on Bravo. We're gonna pull up on K5 after these messages. I'm getting some good shots this time. Plays with your brain a little bit doing this shit like this. Like going from a sit down fork truck to a stand up. Oh man, this is busy over here. All right, so we're going to K5. I don't see GSX. Ooh, I ain't even. That's for sure. That's just gonna have to do though, baby. We in there like swimwear. All right. This is a damn good flight, y'all. Hopefully my flight control replay saved it. All right, let's go ahead and get our chocks. GPU. Get our own air money, baby.
The flight is finished. It has been monitored by our air.
$14,175. Hey. Good flight.
The boarding requested.
Damn good flight. Damn good flight, y'all. Why is it 2 recording? Okay, this one's recording. All right, so stop. Okay, low flight file for a play situation. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see how this works. I put it in Xbox games, game save. Oh shit. All right, y'all want to see if it worked? Oh, hold on. Let me get this first real quick. Let's get our money. See how we did. Man, it said I landed hard, bro. I did not. That was butter, man. Come on, man, bro. They just screwed me on that. Okay, cargo's opening. All right, please choose your objects to play. Is user playing? Let me see. Okay. All right. I don't know what this means, but load replay. Let's see what happened. This is my first time using this, man. Uh-oh, what's going on? Something froze. Does it take a little bit? All right. Y'all didn't freeze. So, oh, simulation paused. Why is it paused? So flight control replay. What are you gonna do, bro? Let me see. Let me see. Do I?
2000.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. So what do I do? So what can I? All right. So, oh hell no! I got the GPU and everything on me, bro. Okay, so I guess you got to have everything on. So let's start over. Let's see. Let's go all the way back. Let's stop.
2500.
Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this GPU. Like there's no GPU on there now. The fuck? All right. So we want to make sure, let's make sure everything's on, bro. Let's close some doors and shit because it'll fuck around and get me up there. What's that sound? All right. Parking brake on. Is it going to start my engine back up? Okay. That's on. I gotta hit the switch again or something? Come on, man. All right, there we go. I do like flight control replay right now because it definitely recorded this shit. Is it gonna start? Bro. APU's on, master's on. Why is it not? Why is my engine? The levers are not idle. All right, so let's start here. My pump's on, right? Oh, I bet it's because my APU ain't started. It says is, bro, this. Okay, my APU's running now. All right, APU's good. So let's restart the engine. Oh, this is dumb, bro. My APU's running. Let's see if it'll just turn on, bro. Let's why not? You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's see. All right, they say available. All right, but where's my? Let's see. Let's just go for it. There's only one way to do it. Let me see if it'll. Why is it doing that though? That's stupid. Overspeed. Bro, what's the point if it ain't gonna do all the shits? Like, why is my speed? It's supposed to be flight control replay, right? Maybe it's doing it. All right. What is that? What the fuck is this doing? Now it's frozen in time. Like, what the fuck? Let's see. Bro, this shit ain't even moving. All right. So this is what them dudes be doing. No, that's ugly. That's how they be getting those shots, y'all. That's how they be getting them shots. Oh man, the ground looked terrible. I need to I don't like that. Hold on. Let me take this shit off. Let's go to pilot. It's not letting me control the camera though. It's like doing its own thing. Maybe that's why. Let's see, options. Yeah, it's doing its own thing. Oh, because I got that movie mode on. Got you. That's what it is. All right. So it was fighting against each other. There we go. Now, let's see what's going to happen. I want to get closer. Let's see the landing. See if I can record that shit. All right. Yeah. Now I'm gonna screenshot it. I'm gonna try to record it. Last time it didn't work with that other shit, so I'm gonna record this one and see what happens. Damn, I should have beefed up the damn graphics. Because downtown look funny than a motherfucker right now. That damn really look frozen in time and shit. That don't even look like that's moving. I just want to get a good landing, buddy. A good landing clip. Come on, man. Come on, skinny black man. Damn, did I go back too far? The fuck? Man, I'm gonna have to cut this shit down. Oh, come on, man. You gonna... I don't see my gears. Bro. My gears ain't dropping, though. That shit's stupid. This motherfucker gonna land without no gears, bro. And we're gonna watch it. Like, bro. No gear control. This motherfucker about to land with invisible tires. Nah, bro. Fuck that. They're not about to do me like that, bro. Fuck is my gears at? Let's see. Take plane control. Gears. There we go. Shit. Shit. Bro, where the hell is my gears at, bro? That shit. Motherfucker landing without gears. There we go. All right, all right, all right, all right. So we're gonna start from there. I think the gears are coming out. Hold on, hold on. Come on, man. Come on, gears. Don't fail me now, bro. Bro, why is the cargo door open? That's what I'm saying, man. This is some crackhead shit, bro. Bro, literally the cargo door's open. That's what I'm saying, man. I ain't gonna never get a, I'm never gonna get a good one. This shit hates me. So, all right, let's see where we are. They don't even have a time frame. So let's go here. Okay, it turned off. The shit turned off. The shit turned off. Okay. Close. Close it. Look at the gears, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. This shit playing my motion smoky. All right. We're going to get close enough. Now the gear's going up. Like, where's the gears? All right. All right, if it lands without no fucking gears, I'm gonna be pissed. That's too far back. Ground looks shitty right there. This motherfucker gonna land with no get. The cargo door's open again. fucking rolling. Just fucking land. Fucking cargo shit, man. I'm pissed. I'm so pissed. Just fucking land. Why not? Why not? Just fuck the wheels. Who need wheels? Who needs the motherfucking wheels, bro? Just fucking crash. You fucking moron. This shit's crazy. Invisible fucking tires. Invisible fucking tires. The tires are invisible. I can't do this shit, man. I can't win for losing, man. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Fuck it. I quit, bro. That was dumb. I gotta say, that was dumb as fuck, bro. And I didn't even get the clip. It don't even matter. I don't even need the fucking clip. God damn, I gotta go to bed. Oh, hi there, Leela Parker. How are you? Drop the follow. All right, I'm gonna follow you too on Kick. I'll make sure I do that. Try to make sure I'll be a man of my word. Let me see. Let me see. I don't see it. Let's see. Leela Parker. Parker. Why ain't your... Oh, I put Lil. Leela Parker. There you go. Followed back. All right, team. I want y'all to have a good night. Bro, did I have fucking on air up at the same damn time anyway? That was fucking stupid. Yeah. That was dumb. So tomorrow, we go from Chicago to St. Louis. So I'll get off work and probably fly one around. I get off work at 2 o'clock in the morning, Central Time. So I come in, feed my kids snacks, change some Pampers or whatever. And then about 3 o'clock in the morning, I get started. So you guys ain't doing nothing tomorrow. 3 a.m. I'll definitely be on here.